guys, Takamasak here, and welcome back to Let's Play Everybody Dies, the game. Now, Tales of Phantasia, once again. Last time, something ended up happening to Leah, unfortunately. Well, she was behind us the whole time. I don't know what happened to her. Oh, well, I tried my best, but, huh? The hell was that? Apparently we can just witness souls fly out of people's body now. I'll accept, I suppose. Well, stranger than anything else. A ribbon, huh? What would that be there for? Ah! Not dead after all. Yeah, you might have had an idea of who this is when you first saw them, but this is the missing daughter of Bart, Arche! Hooray! And it's not going to let me grab that bag, is it? No, it's not. I'm going to have to walk back there. Fair enough. Hooray! Aww. Reunited, and Kless once again does not know when to leave. It's a sucker for drama, I guess. Yeah, so apparently what I gather from that is Leah's soul entered Arche to get revenge on Demetel for the death of her parents? So would that mean Demetel had something to do with it after all? I don't know. That's my best guess at the situation. Oh, alright. It's good to know. Yes, that was it, because you didn't have your hair in a ponytail. That's exactly why I didn't recognize you. It wasn't that you were possessed or anything like that, but... oh dear. Hooray! And we get the skills of Arche, who, along with getting her in our party, gives us 2 more contract rings, the aquamarine and the ruby rings. We'll put those to use eventually. Alright, now Arche is a permanent party member, and she starts off with 2 spells, the Fireball and Ice Needle, and much like all the other mages, or magi, whatever you want to call them, you can disable them if you would like. I'll just leave them on, it's not really a big deal. Her tactics are pretty much identical to Klarth, except for spells, or except for spirits, it's spells. So they work the same way, casting the most, casting somewhat, casting little, and don't cast at all. So if you have any interest in that, well, there you go. But let's go do some other stuff. I want to head back north to Venetia there. That's good. The series short enough. It's not like there's any battles or anything in here. Something I could have done before, but... well, I think it's better just to show it by itself. You might have noticed that I passed up a building, or a set of stairs, in the mayor's house here. So let's go take a look at that now. And head on up here. Hey, there we go. And there are only 2 NPCs up here. You don't have to talk to the little girl, she just says this. But you do want to come talk to Homie up here. For he is the mayor of Venetia. Hey! Absolutely. I couldn't tell. Oh, sure. Yeah, you need to talk to him before we can get something from Belladum down there, which you definitely want to get, not only for the sake of completion, but also it's pretty useful, so... one more thing I want to do is we want to stop in here. I remember this person was a magic teacher. And we can now purchase these things. She has the lightning spell and the storm spell. And they're pretty cheap overall. I think it's 200 and 1,000, so definitely purchase both of those. Storm is Wind Elemental. 8. And the other one should be self-explanatory. Hooray! Now did we see the lightning spell in the battle? I can't remember, but it damages everything that's nearby. It has a little bit of range, but it's not a whole lot. Storm does damage to everything that's in the screen, so that's pretty helpful. I'll show a couple battles just to show off the skills there. I'm going to do pretty much the same. I'm going to put him on Don't Cast, and I'll put her, I'll just do her manually. Just so you can kind of show off some of the magics here. If you have a group like this that's in a 3, and you cast Storm there, this is only going to hit 2, so you're going to want to target one of them that has all 3 of them in the screen there. And the rocks don't actually have to hit them. As long as they're on screen, they'll take damage from it. 8! Mint just murdered it with an 8. Wow. Here you go. Oh, no, lightning something else. I'm thinking of something completely different, apparently. But it's all single target for the other 3. The Ice Needles, Fireball, and Lightning there, so... Now I'm going to backtrack to Euclid down here. Yeah, all the battles from here on out, I'm going to end up backtracking to Belladum to talk to Lenios down there, and... Well, we pretty much have to visit all the areas we've been to already for, well, you'll see. Starting off here with Euclid. Now let's enter from the top. There we go. What was I going to say there? I'm going to be grinding taxes, what I was saying, which is why I wanted to set them on manual mode there. And you remember there was a book of spells right here. Getting that, Arche can learn Grave, Earth Elemental damage to 1 target. And there was another bookcase I passed up earlier. Nothing too interesting down here. You can look at this one, and it's a comic book. But also, there's another book of spells. Learns Ice Tornado, which immediately makes the Ice Needles spell worthless. And there you go. And let's see. Now we gotta head back. These guys are still playing. Oh well. Alright, now... Yeah, I'll just walk there, whatever. I'll skip that high battle part, though. And if we can make it... Hooray! Yeah, let's go give Lenios another chat here. There we go. Hey, buddy. Absolutely! He says hello! Goody. Ooh. Yeah, if you talk to the mayor of Venetia, and then come down here and talk to Lenios again, he'll teach Arche the Eruption spell, which is group fire damage. Now, I'm going to rest up here, and I might as well just walk all the way back to Venetia, because that's where we need to go. So, head all the way up there, and I will just meet you up there. Alright, we made it all the way back up here. Now you remember the bag there in Dematel's manor. Yeah, we're gonna have to go get that if you get out of the way. If you want that stuff. It's not crucial that you get it, but it does give you a weapon down there, so... Yeah, once again, I will head back, and I will skip this scene here, so... Alright. Yeah, all we have to do now is just go to that room again. There is more than just that one sack down there. And I'll use the jet boots so you kind of get an idea of what the encounter rate is like with the extra speed added on there. Excuse me. Yeah, the Blade Storm, if you use that consistently, it really burns off the TP there. And even more bone! Imagine that. Hey, stop it. There we go. There we go. Yeah, definitely take advantage of those free resting spots, too, like at Bart's house, and the one that you saw me rest at over in Belladum there. And I might as well use some orange gummies. There we go. Yeah, I'm doing very well in gold at this point. Even more! But yeah. Quickly. Yeah. Not quite a kill. Alright. We go back down here. We can get a book. That one is the better of the two. If you noticed, we got one there from... Oh, I didn't even get it from Demetel this time. He usually drops another question mark book, which is the Yellow Kings. This one is better anyway, so the other one isn't even really worth getting here. Did I just look right over the rune bottles? I did, didn't I? Am I out of rune bottles? It's the only problem. I have a hard time finding stuff in this. I thought I had one, but... Oh, there they are. I have 7 of them, actually. But yeah, you want to use it on the second one that you find to get the Rabianus here. And give that an equip, and it should be much better than the tome there. Pornome! No, absolutely not. And you can see why I don't run everywhere with the jet boots. That's enough of that. Let's get all that food I found into the food sack. 8 billion creamy cheese. And we get the veggies, which is more filling than the chicken. Twice as filling as the chicken. Whatever. Get that equipped. We also found the, what was it, the halberd, which is pretty much even there. So, yeah, definitely give that. I like the slice once again there. I no longer need the reverse doll equipped. I guess I can just get that. There's not a whole lot of other options there. And one thing you can do, while I'm thinking of it here, Arche, we have, you remember we found a blue ribbon in Sylph's Mountain, which is a little bit better headband there for her, but she also comes with a mantle and a talisman, if you care about that. Her weapons are broom, so anytime you find a broom, those are for her. In the next battle I get into, I'll magically be back in Venetia afterwards. Alright, we made it back. I took that opportunity to sell a bunch of my excess equipment off-screen. I also purchased quite a few orange gummies. I don't like to carry around max of stuff, just because when you find stuff you can't carry it, and it just seems kind of like a waste. So I like to carry around usually maybe 12 at max. In this case I have 11 orange gummies. The only other thing I did is I equipped the amber robe that I found a long time ago on Arche also. I forgot to equip that while I was in there, so... let's go over to the south end. South end! In the motorboat! Hooray! Takes some amazing upper arm strength to do that. Alright. Hey, excuse me. We want to talk to... Not you. Out of the way. We want to talk to this guy. Oh, whatever. Now, once you have Arche in your party, she, oh, God. She's a little bit raunchy. No kidding. Oh. Really? Oh, for the love of Christ. Let us hoist the sails. To Elvanista, please. Ugh. Whatever. Let's just ignore that and move on. But we've hit something. Everybody in the water with the harpoon gun. Oh dear. Can we make it to Elvanista without Mint throwing up all over the place? Find out next time on Let's Play Tales of Phantasia. This is Takama Sock, and I'll see you later.